Go
It
live.
won't.
No, there we go. We are, I think, live now. Maybe. I don't
Hello,
know.
everybody, if we are.
What a
This has
nightmare.
not been fun.
It's not been stressless. Hang on, let me just tweet. Well, I suppose I should delay the tweet in case it isn't working.
It hasn't come up on my screen. Oh, it has now. Okay.
Free.
Hello, everybody.
Can anyone hear us?
Yeah, can you hear us? Who's too loud? Who's too quiet? Say something again, Simon.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm saying things. Can anyone hear us? Let me go to the hello. We see you. We hear you. Are we moving as well? Can hear you clear. Oh, that's.
Can you see my jazz hands?
Oh, that's great.
Excellent.
And it's quite remarkable because, yeah, OBS didn't seem to understand what was going on about 10 minutes ago.
Simon had to recreate the method from scratch while you were waiting.
Yeah, I basically, my brain has now been used up for the evening. So I'm just going to watch Mark solve Sudoku puzzles. Video and sound are both excellent. That seems unlikely, Tristan. Jazz hands. Hi, Emily. Whoa. There's a lot of people in the chat. That's good. Now, yes, I can read it, Thunderbolt. Mark is a bit low res. Yes, he is. There is nothing I can do about that. I'm really sorry. I hope you can forgive that. Ezekiel,
Excellent.
thank you.
Pleasure, Ezekiel. Welcome to Sudokus.
Ictus. Oh, Ictus, yes, you've got a puzzle in the first few.
Oh, thank
Mark
you.
is stunning. What?
Stunning. That's something, that's an adjective I rarely get, but thank you.
Mark looks better in low res anyway.
Yeah,
Mark,
that's fair again, but
you're an absolute heartthrob. Gabe
but
K. Watch
paid
it. You
for
can
the right to call me stunning.
Gabe K. could get banned for booing Liverpool. Right. Okay. What we're going to try and do is solve the puzzles that we didn't test. So the way we do this is that we sorry, I'm trying to read the chat at the same time. The way we do this is we divide the puzzles up and we each do about half of them. So coincidentally, on the first few anyway, you're doing odd puzzles, I think, Mark, aren't you? Because I've already solved those.
Yeah, I think for the first few, I'm on the odds now, in that you hinted them. I'm going to try and solve them.
I'm doing evens. Have you guys all downloaded the app, by the way? I hope so. I hope you've had a go. Oh, somebody's just saying they finished the pack yesterday. That's great.
Ah, good timing. We're not planning to finish it today, by the way. 23 puzzles may be too much for 2 hours.
Oh, yeah. I tell you, I should tweet now, shouldn't I? Eddie, thank you very much. I should tweet. I should just put a quick message on YouTube as well. Actually, Mark,
I'm just going to mention that my video on the channel tonight is not going to be an apology for the lack of logic yesterday. That will come at some point in the future.
Actually, Mark, it might be possible for you to start solving now while I put a message on the channel.
Okay. If everybody's ready, I'm going to have a look at the puzzles. So the 500k subscriber pack. And puzzle number 1 by Sam Kappelman Lines, a thermo Sudoku. And let's play it. Let's get cracking. So I know the rules. I don't need those. Now we've got a thermo Sudoku. So obviously numbers increasing along the thermos from the bulb to the tip. And oh, wow, there's one here I don't have to Goodliffe because it's 9 cells long. I can fill that one in. This is like minimal Goodliffing if there's only one option per cell. So that is done. That's very nice. Right. Then we
What?
can look down at this bulb, which can't be a 1 or a 2. So I get to deploy some candidates. Then
Oh, hang
this
on.
can't
People are
be.
saying top of the screen is cut off. Is that? No, it's not.
Well, is that something you're able to fix,
Well, it
Simon?
would be, but I can
Oh,
see.
David, thank you very much indeed, by the way. Is some of the puzzle cut off at the top of the screen, or just
No,
the
it looks
wording?
okay on OBS. Oh, can you also get a
Kristen says
solve
it's
link?
fine.
Oh, okay. It's all right. No, it's fine.
Right.
Oh, that's a
So
relief.
back to my puzzle.
Sorry, and thank you,
The end of
David.
this thermo's all right. Now what? 4, 5, 6, 9, 8. No. Um,
Hey, long way to
right. Let's
Tipperary.
have a look
Thank
at
you very much.
the thermos.
And for
This
your
can't
kind
be a
comments as
9
well.
anymore. 6, 5, 4, 3. So I'm going to pencil mark this one as well. 6, 7, 5, 6, 4, 5, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2. If I've got those right. Oh, this is what Simon would have done, maybe. He would have looked down this column and gone, where is 1? And filled it in.
That's exactly
That's
what I would have
something I
done.
just don't do in thermos.
I'd be interested to know if that's the first hint I wrote for that puzzle as well.
I bet it is. And then we can put a 2 here and a 1 there. Shall I call up the hints and we'll see?
Yeah,
There we go. First hint. No, it's not. So there.
oh, bobbins.
There we go. Anyway, right. Now, also in this column, where do 9, 8, and 7 go? This is
Eddie, thank you very much again.
reasonably straightforward. Then what do we get at the beginning? This one can't be 1 or 2, of course. Right, 3 or 4, 4 or 5, 5 or 6. That's a 5 or 6 pair, so we can fill in 4 and 3. And now, this can't now begin with 1, 2, 3, or 4. So again, a choice of 2. No, not a choice of 2, because it can't end in 9. So that's done. Now, the app is very helpful in a way that our software doesn't always eliminate candidates, but this does, which is quite nice sometimes.
You've got to turn that off.
Oh, how do you turn it off? I don't know. Gameplay. How would you turn that off? Default mono?
Yeah,
What is
it can't give you any hints. It's
No,
going
I
to be
understand.
highlight matching numbers. No, you can't have that. That's outrageous.
A highlight matching that? Is that it?
Well, it's loads of stuff. Because I was testing it on Prasanna's puzzles earlier. You've got to turn off loads of stuff. You've got to turn off
Well, I've never. I don't use it that
highlight
much.
matching numbers. That should be nothing. It should never do that.
Okay. Oh,
Highlight restricted cells should be never.
okay.
Auto remove
What
restricted.
about auto remove
No,
restricted
no.
notes? So that's it.
Yeah, that's probably it.
That's probably enough.
Yeah, that's enough of your cheating.
Sorry, everybody, for cheating randomly there. Okay, here we go. So what have we got now going on down here? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4. That is 1, 2, or 3. 2, 4, or I'm not sure. I don't trust my pencil marking there. I'm taking those out again. Right, let's look here. That is 3 or 4. That's a pair. 3, 4, 9, 7, 8. So that is a naked 2 there now.
I don't want
And
you
then we've
showing
got
off either with your beast mode. Just calm
1,
down a bit.
5,
Go a bit
6.
slower.
Right, now we've got 1 or 3. That's a 4. That's a 9. That's 3. And this is 1, if I'm right. 2, and then we've got 7 and 8 to put into column 4. I'm carefully not looking at the comments, by the way, not just because of spoilers, but also because I fear criticism.
Oh, it's bad. It's really bad.
Yeah, that's what I fear. 3 down there, a 1, 2. We get a 3 there by Sudoku.
They all want to see beast mode,
2.
Mark.
Oh, they do? Well, I wish I could deploy it. 3, 5, 6, 2, 1. I'm getting stuck now. 5, 5, 6, Sam will be pleased at least if he's watching. 7, 7. No, I don't know what to do there. Right, let's look along the bottom. 4, 5, and 6. Still to go.
I mean, am I allowed to tell you 1 in row 8 and things like that?
But I just got it. So there. No. 5, 4. We get a 2 and a 6 there. We got a 7 and 8 that can be filled in there. That makes that a 6. Right. That lets me finish off almost all the thermo cells. 1, 5. We get a 7 there by Sudoku. Go on, you can impress yourself by telling me something else.
Oh no, I was just admiring 6. Yeah, there you go.
6, 5, 7. That is 1 or 4.
1 in that row, I think.
Oh, that's a 2. I've done that. Okay. 2, 3, 4, and 9. No, that's not the right thing. 1, 4, 5, 3, 6 there. 8 there. Then we've got a 1 and a 9 to go. In the row. 2 must be here.
This was the easiest puzzle though, wasn't it, in the app? I think.
Oh, stop it. I'm feeling absolutely rubbish already when you say that. 7 and 8 there. That's a 7. 4 and 9. Oh,
the Brighton line.
Which line?
Wasn't it the Brighton line, the old bingo call? 4 and 9?
Oh, I didn't play enough bingo as a child in the 70s.
Oh, look, we've got more donations.
How you know the bingo calls, I wouldn't know.
John 619, congratulations for 500k from the French part of Canada. Are you both familiar with Kakuru? Oh yes, we are. If so, do you like that kind of puzzle? Oh yes, I do. And in fact, if you look, John, through the back catalogue of Cracking the Cryptic, you will find something rather wonderful.
There we go.
Oh, sorry. Which is Jason Zufranieri solving a Kakuru. Now, Jason is the fastest Kakuru solver in the world. And trust me, if you want to see stuff that you just will not believe the speed of him, look at that video. Can't remember what the link is, but it's really worth watching. And Celery, thank you very much. The channel will 100%
3 fellas tuning in from upstate New York together. It's a Cracking the Cryptic party. Fantastic.
The channel will 100% reach 1 million.
Simon, I've frozen.
You've frozen?
That's what they're saying.
Oh, that's not good.
That is very disappointing. Do you think it'll free itself up?
Oh, I don't know. Hang on.
And the puzzle's frozen. The whole thing, the whole call is frozen.
The whole call is frozen. Can you see me moving?
Yes, I can see you moving, but I can't see me moving.
But
nobody knows I finished the puzzle after 6 minutes 48.
But they might not be hearing you either. Hang on. Mark isn't moving.
Yeah, they can still hear me.
Mark froze. Mark is gone. The stream's quality looks okay.
Wow, that is disappointing.
You can see me moving.
Because if we restart the call, you're going to have to set it up from scratch.
No, we're not doing that. I just need to say thank you to... Oh, you said thank you to Jaden, didn't you? And I'm going to say thank you to Harry.
I didn't say thank you to Harry yet. Yeah.
Harry, thank you. Query, how do we recommend puzzles to you guys? Just drop us an email, crackingthecryptic@gmail.com. Jabberwocky from Dad Jokes. An abstract Sudoku analytical ninja. Okay, now they're suggesting restarting the call. That's so dangerous.
Is it worth restarting the share screen or anything? Don't know.
The thing is, the Discord call is moving. I can see the Discord call moving.
You can see me moving on your version.
Yeah.
It's just nobody else can.
Let me just close some windows down on my computer in case that helps at all. There's no reason it should, I guess, but go back to the stream.
I mean, we should explain, we barely dare restart things because it would take so long to get up and running again if we did.
The call is not frozen on my machine. No, the call is, it's OBS, is it? Okay. So how do
Must be OBS then.
How do I fix OBS? Restart the source in OBS. Golly. Okay. How do I do that? Does that mean sort of turn the eyes off and turn it on again, or is it more complicated than that? Have you clicked
remove and add sources? You're meant to go into that plus screen and take them out and put them in again.
Yeah, but if I take them out, won't I have to recreate them then?
Yeah, probably in terms of where they sit on the screen.
Maybe I'll just try changing perspectives for a moment to that. See if you see you're definitely moving in my OBS.
Oh, something's happening now. Can people see me moving now?
Mark is a skilled ventriloquist.
The jazz hands. We're back.
He lives. Mark unfrozen. Well, the thing I have to tell you is he made a catastrophic error at the end of that puzzle.
No, I did not. That was very, very
and the
wrong
machine said, terrible, terrible. Okay, everyone's saying it's back. But the reason he's back is, the weird thing is, I'm not sure you're going to be back when it's next your turn to solve.
Well, that's true. Maybe I'll get off it and you'll just have to do the puzzles.
I'll have to do them all. Okay. Right, now, can you keep an eye on the chat then? I will try and hope this. I've got to do this one. 11s by, who's it by?
Mark looks even better now. That's so
mean.
Good point. No. I'll take it.
Blobs. So this is by Blobs. Killer German Whiskers. German Whiskers?
Oh, yeah, this is an interesting one.
Okay. Classic Killer. I mean, I don't have to explain the rules of Killer, do I? I suppose I should. Killer Sudoku, so all the cages have to add. So those two cells add up to 11. Come. German Whispers. Adjacent digits along a green line must differ by at least 5. I guess most people are on this stream know what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Mark was too
quick.
Thank you,
Celery. I was too quick for the stream. Lightning fingers. I broke it with my speed.
Oh, look, actually, it's telling me the sums here. So, all right, I'm going to get cracking now. So hopefully the stream is working. There are 4 11 cages in that box. So that cell by the secret
Thanks,
has got to be
for
a
supplying £5 to cover Simon's tech support call-out charge.
Does everyone know the secret? It's something I only tell my favourite people.
You must tell me.
Are these slightly harder in this software to see? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is a cage, isn't it? You'll know this, Mark, because you did the puzzle. Is that? That's not.
That's a cage.
It is a cage. It's not the absence of a cage.
9-cell cage.
Yeah. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So on this German Whispers line, we've got to have all the other low digits then, because of the alternative or alternating polarity principle. So there's got to be a 4 on this line, which can't be in the middle of it, because that would be surrounded by 2 9s. So there is a 4 in one of those, and therefore a 9 in one of those, which is totally cross-box pollination, isn't it? So
yes, Sarah, we did meet up today. Did Simon mention that?
I did, yes. And I showed them some of the things I got sent.
Oh, splendid.
It wasn't.
The trouble is we meet up rarely.
So one in this column probably goes down here. So hang on, let me just work this out. So the German Whispers line has got 2, 3, and 4 as low digits. It can't have 6 on it because that would need the 1. Right. So there's a 6 and a 5. Ah, beautiful. That's actually really nice. So you can't put a 6-5 pair down here because this cell would be a 0, and I don't think our software even allows that. So So that square's got to be a 5 or a 6. There's got to be a 1, and there can't be 1 with double 5 in here. So this is a 1-6 pair. That cell's a 5. Whoops. Oh, I'm not used to this interface yet. There's a funny background noise, Mark. Is that you?
Typing or whirring?
No, it's like a whirring.
I'm afraid that's the fan on my machine.
Ah, this is lovely, because that cell now can't be the 4 on this whispers line. So the 4 goes at the top with a 9. Oh, the other thing I've just realised, which I should have got immediately, is because the 4 had to go at the end, I could have highlighted all the low digits immediately, but I was slow. So that means I've got a 7 and an 8 there. Okay, the 3 can't go next to a 7, so we've got to shield the 7 from the 3. So I think that is all forced. No, that's not quite done. Oh, can you tick them off? You can. You can tick them off in the software, which is rather cute. Oh, there's got to be a 2 in that cell. Okay, so this is 1, 3, 5. There's only one way of making 11 in 4 cells.
I see that you ban me from using any software help, and then you use as much as you can.
All right, now I'm stuck. What do we do now? Let me look at this for a few seconds, probably, and more. Okay, now I'm really not... Oh, I know. Those 2 digits are going to be something, aren't they? They're going to be 5 and 6. Oh, I see. They're actually determined by the geometry, because we need to put one of every digit in this big cage thing. So now... actually, I really like this puzzle. This is really lovely.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah, because that's got... Now in this thing, I've got to put a 5 in, and you can't put a 5 on a whisper, because the next digit along from a 5 will be problematic. And now I've got to put a 6 on this, which is going to have to go at the end, because 6 has got to be next to 1, which is forced by this. This is absolutely gorgeous. 6, 1... I hope I'm not making a Horlicks of this. Now I know the polarity, so those squares have got to be low. 7, 8 and 9. The 1 isn't telling me the order. That's got to be 2, 3 or 4, but not 4, because that would need double 9. Okay, so 10, 15, 30...
Eclectic Whoosier wants to see you go into beast mode.
I don't have a beast mode. I don't have a beast mode. I have a stumbling mode. A sedate mode. Okay, let's do some maths on this row, I think. So those have got to sum to 32. 32 and 5 is 37, which means those 2 cells, I think, have to sum to 8, which seems to suggest that has to be a 2, which means that's a 6. Now what do we do? I guess I've now got to put a 3 in down here, and a 4.
Jade I was wondering if this puzzle was made for the 11 subscriber app. And I can tell you we were celebrating when we got to 11 subscribers.
Oh, somebody's just been banned, I've seen. Wow, I wonder what they did.
Probably repeated spoilers.
Oh, right. That's not a 1. Now, the thing
Actually,
about...
the same person who said Han Solo might die.
Oh, that's
a spoiler.
Yeah, that's not a nice thing to do. 1, 2, 8, 9. So that cell's 2, 8, or 9. That cell...
It was a joke. Alex didn't really ban Taggart.
Oh. Oh, that's good. I'm actually pleased about that. So this is 2, 8, or 9. So if that's high, well, I don't think that's resolved yet. If that's 8 or 9, though, that would have to be 4 only, which is actually looking like it could be. So this is either 4 or it's high, in which case it couldn't be 6, so it would be 7 or 9. No, I don't think that's resolved. Bobbins, so that's... can I... I'm wondering whether I can do something with... no, I don't see anything here. 3, there's a 3 in one of these. There is... look, there's a 2 I've just noticed up here. So that needs another 9 in it, and that's actually resolved, is it? Because you can't have 3, 6, we can't have 1, 8, and we can't repeat the 2, 7. So that seems to have to be 2, 4, 5, which makes that a 3, which means that's not an 8. Good grief. Okay, so this is 2 or 9. Therefore, that seems to be 2 by Sudoku. I don't like all this silence.
Yeah, well, you're just having to do Sudoku. We're watching.
No, I don't like.
Loving it.
No, I'm sure they're not. Okay, that 5 is now useful. Look, oops, that's a 5. That seems to have to be a 4. Okay.
Sudoku Skunkworks was wondering, if you get banned twice, is it a Ren ban?
Oh, look, where does 1 go in this row? Of course, that's got to go there, which places 1 here, which places 1 here. Oh, this is lovely. I really like this puzzle. There's got to be a 1 in those, apparently, so that gets me a 1 in the corner. No song for you. And, okay. How do I resolve this? I'm sure it's going to be some sort of Sudoku-related thing, which is very annoying.
There's every chance.
5 in what? Can this be a 5? Can that be a 6? It probably actually is a 6. Look at that. There's a 5 and a 6 pencil mark, looking a bit suspicious. 3, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. So these are from... You'll approve of this pencil mark. Look at this. Boom. Those cannot be 9.
Good, but for some reason I'm watching you on a very slight lag compared to the call.
Oh, you should look at the Discord call. If you look at the Discord call...
I don't, yeah, but you're not sharing your screen with me on the Discord call.
Oh, you're right. You're quite right. Okay, apologies. All right, 4, 7. Look, that's got to be 4, 7 in this row, so that's got to be 3, 8. 4, 7 means this looks restricted to me. That's got to be 3, 8, which is somehow not resolved. So these are 2, 9 and 5, 6. There's definitely a 5 in one of these. There's definitely a 6 in one of these. That means there's definitely a 6 in one of these. This square's got to be 2 or 7. Bobbins.
I'm dying to tell you stuff.
Are you?
Yeah, I know how the people on the chat feel, but they're restraining themselves manfully.
Oh no, I'm so embarrassed. Okay, well that's a 5 now. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, hang on, that's not a 1. What's gone on here? I've gone awry. Why did I think this...
Something's happened.
Yeah,
somebody's written big bobbins on the way.
Yeah, hang on. There's something wrong. Why did I think this was a 1? That is not going... No, that's definitely wrong. Actually, hang on. Can I just unwind? Yeah, actually, I'm just going to unwind, because when I put those 1s in, it was total nonsense. I'm now seeing. Oh, all of these beautiful pencil marks are going away. Okay, no, the 1 here is correct. But then whatever I did after that...
I have to admit, I didn't notice when those 1s went in how wrong they were.
The chat must have gone mad when I did that.
Well, they did notice over time. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so now I've got to reinstate all my pencil marks again. So 3,
Very
4.
well done to everybody in chat who held their silence and didn't scream at Simon there. Well done. Your restraint is masterful.
It was indeed. So now, can I still do what I did before? With, yes, that's still 4, 7, look. So that's 3, 8 still.
Yeah.
That means this, I think, is still 3, 8. This down here now looks like that's got to be 4, 7. That's 5. That's how I spotted the problem we had before. So that looks like it's got to be 9. That's not 9.
Emily says the chat did go mad, so I just wasn't watching it when you were blundering around.
Thank you.
But
This
it's
is
unsurprising.
this is 4. This is 7. Okay, so now that is looking like 2, 9 or 3, 8, probably. Oh, Glum Hippo. Imagine having to do... I know, it's outrageous that they make me do this.
Thanks, Glum Hippo. You're spot on. Sam hates doing Sudoku.
Yeah, I mean, effectively, this puzzle's done now. I should basically stop at this point, I think. Okay, let me see. Where else?
Well, effectively, I did, because my screen froze about now, so nobody knows whether I finished mine.
I know. I did try and tell people. Okay, so this is now... There is a 1 in one of those cells, I think. Which plonks a 1 up there, which doesn't do anything. That cell's not 4. So we can say that there is definitely a 4 in here, which we know now must be there, I think. So this becomes 3 or 8. That's 4. So this is 5, 6. That's resolved. Good. Probably. And now we will say, no, we won't say anything there. This, no, the 6 and the 1 over here we can get. We can get a 1 here. We can get a 1 here. Those squares have got to be 3, 8, and 9, which somehow is not resolved. And it's really off-putting. I see the chat going past. I don't like it.
Once the chat goes past,
yeah, it's just like what have I done wrong now? So that's 3, 7, or 8. Okay. 3, 3. Now this could still be a 3, annoyingly. Is it this? 4 or 7 here? So that's 4, 7, or 9. No, it's 7 or 9, actually. Which is good. So the only place 4 can go in this row is on the little whisper, which gets me a 9, which is probably useful. 2 and 9 go in there. This is 3 and 8 somehow. 9. No, 9's in one of 2 places, annoyingly. Those squares are 2, 3, and 8. Ah! 2, 3, and 8. 4, 5. There's a 5 in... that's useful. 5 goes there, so 9 goes there. So those cells are now 6 and 7. Let's put that in. These squares are now 4 and 8, which gets me a 7. Which gets me a... 3, 8 here, so that's a 9 by the medium of oneness. 3, 8 pair. Is that doing something? We could... I'm not going to say that. I was about to say maybe there's some colouring involved, but there probably isn't. 8, 9, 7 at the bottom. So that gives us what? Just wondering about all these 3s and 8s everywhere. This is... okay. Here we go. That is now 2 and 9, because it can't be 3, 8, 5, 6, or 4, 7. So we seem to know the order there. Which means that is 5, 6. Which means this is 2, 9. And that might be helpful. Do we get the 2 over here? We get a 1, 2 pair, I think, in this box, and a 6, 7 pair here. Which makes that 7, that 6. It does work. Spacebar works. 1 and... Are you still there, Mark? Or
I'm still here. I'm just watching with awe as you
suddenly
cruise through the latter stages.
No, I thought for a moment...
But you don't stop talking, so it's very hard to interrupt.
No, I suddenly thought the stream's just turned off and I'm babbling away to
myself.
There's
every chance that's happened too.
Okay, that seems to have to be a 5, which I wasn't expecting.
Thank you, Farnsworth. Very kind comment.
So that's got to be a 3 or an 8. That seems to be a 2 in the corner. So what's going on? How are we going to resolve all this? What clue have we not?
You could look at the central column for the 3-8 resolution.
Yes, you're right. It was Sudoku. Hang on. 3,
It's always Sudoku.
8, 3, 8, 8, 4, 4, 7, 7, 6. Oops, 3, 8. Gosh, the stream is dipping in and out. I've just seen over on the on OBS
That's
statistics. There we go. Okay, well that was at least 3 times harder than the puzzle you got. So I think that was a reasonable solve.
So you've done brilliantly.
Okay, so what do I now? Oh, now this is where the stream's going to go wrong, isn't it? Because I now need to. Stream is fine for you. Ban Mark, I agree. Now, hang on. I'm going to attempt this, Mark, to turn you on again.
Good luck with that.
Turn me off. You see, you're moving in OBS. You are. You're definitely moving in OBS. So I'm hoping people will say you're still moving on the stream.
Let's hope I'm still going.
Celery, that's kind. Simon scans like a 2005 photocopier.
Okay, can everybody see the puzzle that I'm about to attempt, which is a full crop key in that
Mark moves.
the negative constraint applies.
Okay.
So black dots have a 1:2 ratio, white dots show consecutive digits.
Yeah,
I'm getting cracking now.
I think it's moving. I think it is moving.
What's going on here? Right. Yes, the negative constraint applies on these cells. So these can't be the same digits and those can't be the same digits. This has to be a sequence, and that is its 2-4 pair and 1-8 there. Now, the reason I'm saying that is because the only way that wouldn't apply here is if you had the same digits in 2 of the diagonal corners on this 2x2.
Oh, hang on. People are saying, oops, it's gone black.
Some of it's gone wrong.
What?
Oh, no.
Hang on a minute. That is so strange. You could move. No, you're moving about on my OBS. You really are.
Well, then you've got to do the thing in OBS again where you do the sources.
Hang on. Let me just...
This is so strange.
Yeah, this is really weird. I don't know what's going on. I'm hoping that's better. They're saying it's better again now. I've no idea why.
Fixed. It's back. Okay.
It's fixed.
Well, I was just talking about this 2x2 square where, because there's no black dot here, we can't have identical digits in either of the corners of it. So it has to be a 1, 2, 4, 8 sequence. This is odd. 1, 3, or 5. This is no, it's 2, 7, or 9. That's not a parity thing. This can't be a 1 in between 2 2s. Right. Please redo the logic I saw, actually. So, okay, what I was trying to explain was in these 2x2s, where we have obviously digits with a 1-2 ratio, normally as you go across a box boundary, you could have the same digits in those cells or in those cells. But that won't work here because there's no black dot between these cells. And in this puzzle, you have to have a black dot if the cells have a 1-2 ratio. So if you have a black dot going down from this cell and these two were the same, you would have to have one going across. But there isn't one. So therefore, these have to be, well, what that means is this has to be a 4-cell sequence of, and therefore it's 1, 2, 4, 8 in one order or the other. So that's what I've been trying to explain. Now, I've just noticed this can't be a 1 because it would need a 2 on both sides. But that's an 8. And this is 4. We've got the sequence now. This can't be a 5. So we've got some digits started. This pair, yes, that can't have a 2 or a 4 in it. So it must be a 3, 6 pair. And that makes this one a 1. This pair uses 8 as its even digit. This pair has an even digit, 4 or 6, I suppose. This pair can't be a 3, 6 pair now because of that cell. That would be broken. It's not that helpful. This, right. This is 3 or 6. Right. This can't be 5 or 7 because they can never be on a black dot. So that is a 3 with a 2 or a 4 next to it. This becomes 1, 2, or oh no, it could be any of the 1, 2, 4, 8 numbers. That's strange. Right.
It wasn't the wrong way round for me.
What's that?
Well, I did the YMCA, and they're saying the C was the wrong way round, but it wasn't for me.
You're appearing in mirror. Are you mocking me with your YMCA?
No, they wanted me to do that because they won't let me touch the keyboard. They say if I touch the keyboard, it breaks the OBS. So I'm having to show my hands.
There's not many possibilities on this black dot or on this one. Oh, I'm getting a bit stuck now. I must use the negative constraint. Yes, this can't be.
I will go
7 because of the 6.
I will go 15 for the Sudoku.
We need a 5
question.
in this spot, and it can't be next to the 4. Right, the negative constraint is absolutely huge in this puzzle, and I'm just not using it yet. Now I'm going to try and do so. Got a 7, 9 pair there. 1, 2, 3, and 6 to go. So that's from 1, 2, and 3. 8. So I still don't know here.
This is Richard Stolk. This is a Richard Stolk puzzle.
It is. Yeah. An 8 can't be here because it would have a white dot with that one. So that's 9. That's 8. That's 7. Right, that does get us a few things now. Oh, then it runs out again. What next? 7, 9, 6. Don't know what's happening here.
2-0 Liverpool, celery.
1, 2, 1, 6, 3.
Oh no, I have to press something on my screen now, but it's just to get rid of a window. Hopefully that won't kill the stream.
We've got pop-ups coming in.
Yeah, it's trying to, something called P Cloud is trying to make me spend money. Toolcat, Simon, if you're answering questions, how tall do you think I am for a cat? I think you're a remarkably tall cat, Toolcat. I think you're 6'5". There's my guess.
9, 8, 1. Right. We need 6 and 3 in these cells.
Victoria, that's a very
kind
comment.
They mustn't be next to each other. So they have to be in those 2 cells. Then 2 can't be next to 1. So it's in one of these 2. And it can't be with 4.
Taller than
that.
And
4. Oh no, 4 could be here.
How about the Macarena? You are overestimating my dance skills, my friend. 6'7". Good grief. I mean, that's
6,
that's
3.
basketball.
9 and 8 have to be down here and not touching. They are chaperoned by something in between them, which can't be 4.
Any favourite Indian setters? Yeah. Rishi Puri.
8,
I really
2.
like.
That can't have a 2.
Simon Cha-Cha, real smooth.
Still don't know whether the even digit on this one is a 4 or a 6.
How tall am I? I'm about 6'3". How many cats does it take to be taller than Toolcat? Many. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck worked in a yumba? I wasn't expecting the end of that, Jay Dyer.
That can't be a 2. Oh, still getting stuck here. This is annoying.
Wow, look at that comment from Christoph Seeliger. It's almost exactly 3 years since my first feature, and your channel had 30,000 subs at that time. Wow. Well, Christoph, thank you. You're responsible for a lot of the growth, as you know.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm still getting stuck in the middle here.
Oh, sorry. I'll look at the puzzle.
1, 2, 9, 8. This can't be a 4. That can't be a 4. 4's in one of those 2 cells.
I'm quite relieved you've got stuck at all. It's...
Yeah, no, I've got badly stuck actually now.
Okay, 5, get out of the game.
7, 9, 6. That can't be 3.
Or 5 or
for various
5.
reasons. Oh yes, maybe I just need to go through all the digits. It can't be 5 or 7. 7, 9, 6, 5. Could be 1, couldn't it? And oh, it can't be 3796. Could be 2.
3, 4.
Could be 8. No, that's not a healthy way. 298. This can't be 7 or 4, so it's 3, 5, or 6. And that is connected, therefore, to either 4 or a 6 or a 5 or a 7. That's really not helpful. 7 can't be here. Ah, this is a 4-7 pair. That's really strange.
How far away are Simon and Mark from each other? Not that far. I live in Surrey and Mark lives in central London most of the time. So.
Ah, and this is 2 or 5, so this can't be 4, or it would get 1 or other black dot.
Do we think we'll reach 1 million subs one day? Only with a lot of help from the YouTube algorithm, which...
not forthcoming at the moment.
Yeah, hasn't been really forthcoming for a long time.
There's definitely a 2 on the dot.
Ranks.
That can't be 3 now. That can't be 3. Oh, it's so hard to use the negative constraint when you're not used to it after a long time. 3 there. So that's a 5. That's just ordinary Sudoku.
23
now,
pixels.
This can't be 2. That can't be 2 or 4. That can't. Right. It is easy when you get a few digits in. That's now a definite
16,800 kilometers from you. Good grief. Hey, ranks, celery. What will you do when you inevitably hit 1 million subs? The Macarena. That's what I'll do. I will do it live on stream. I will learn it and do it.
Right. That is now a 4-8 pair. 65248. So this can't be 1 or 3 and is 7 or 9.
Aliens Rock is a fan of Cracking the Cryptic. I have exchanged many emails with Tyler. He's a really good guy.
814. Oh, right. Next to 4 is quite helpful, I remember. 814235. So 6, 7, or 9 here. And that's got to be next to 5, 6, 7, or 8. Oh, goodness. This isn't easy at all to keep going.
Gangnam Style. Well, if we get 1 million subs, I would do Gangnam Style as well.
You're down for a full dance card.
For 1 million subs? Yeah, there's quite a lot I would do for 1 million subs.
I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon.
No.
Oh, I'm stumbling around here. I'm not looking at chat. I don't want to be told the answer.
Okay, let me have a look again.
That's so weird to fill 3 columns and then not be able to get out of this. Oh, there's got to be a 4 on this dot. And that can't be a 3 because of this 3-6 pair. 2, 6, 8, 4. So these are all odd. Is that worth marking? Don't think so. That's even. I don't want this to turn into an odd-even colouring exercise suddenly. Wow, I'm really struggling here. 7, 9, and 6 have to fit into these cells.
You battle it out on Dance Dance Revolution.
3, 6, 7, 9.
You just take your time, Mark, because this is...
You're enjoying the chat.
I'm enjoying the chat, yeah. No, Mark doesn't play a musical instrument. Yes, we're already at 503,000, so it's not long to go before I have to do the Macarena and Gangnam Style. I mean, it's any moment now.
Any moment.
Blobs, I did your puzzle. It was actually Blobs, that was really lovely. What a beautiful puzzle. Frisk, you can ask Simon to save the live stream as a video. Yeah, it should just come out as a video once we stop.
7, 9, 6, 3, 5. I don't know. That's 1, 2, 4, or 8, like those two. Is that any use? Doesn't feel like it. 3 in this
Strictly
box.
2023 stuff.
Can't be
I
there.
tell you, it would turn Strictly Come Dancing into a comedy if I was ever on it. I don't think there's much danger of that. Sudoku
yeah.
Skunkwork. What? 140 members? Whoa, okay. I'm so sorry. I had no idea it was 140.
Right. The odd digit on here is either 9 or 1. 1, 2, 4, 8. Then we'd have 9, 6 there.
Actually, I
If
can't.
it was 9, 8.
More guitar intros. You've got to leave comments in the chats then and tell me what you want to hear guitar intro wise. I keep meaning to restring my electric guitar, which would bring a whole new selection of intros into the equation.
Right. The only place for 6 in this row is here. That's weird.
Yerksabdan, thank you very much. That's so kind of you.
4 is on that, so there's no 1 there.
Sorry, Mark, I'm being completely useless here. There's yeah.
Well, I'm not expecting help. Doesn't mean I don't need it. It just means I don't expect you to give it to me, and I don't really want you to. I just want to solve it. This can't be 4 or 7 or 9, so it's 1, 3 or 5. It can't be 3 because of that. Now, surely something is happening here. 9 has to be in one of these two
Freebird
cells,
solo guitar intro.
So this isn't.
Well, the outro's harder. I used to play the outro solo to Freebird back in the day. There is still video of me on YouTube playing Sweet Child of Mine. Just not on Cracking the Cryptic's channel. Okay, can anyone find that footage before the end of this stream? That would be impressive.
This can't be a 5 because it would be next to 4. There we go. Right, that's going to get me going, surely.
That black dot in box 6, isn't that? You can certainly do something with some of that. Yeah. That right-hand digit can't be. Well, the right-hand digit
can't have a 1 in the middle. I know that. So that's. So this is
OBS Studio disconnected. Reconnection successful. Oh my gosh.
Are you serious? Am I frozen again?
No, it looks like it's working. I don't know. The stream looks okay to me.
7 in this box is in one of those 2 places. Should I be getting more out of that black dot in box 6, do you think?
Hang on, I'm terrified. I just need to check this, Mark. Sorry.
That's okay.
Stream is fine, they're saying. I don't understand OBS. It is so weird. Skipped a few seconds. Okay.
1 or 8. That can't be 4.
Oh, please don't talk over each other. Sorry.
That can't be 1. So 3 or 5 there. That could still be a 2 though. 1, 2, 3. Then we'd have 4, 5, 8 here. And that would let that be 2, 1. 6, 7, 3, 9. No, I can't see how that's resolved. And if that's 8, 4, that's a 1 or a 2. This can't be 2 or 4 because it's next to a 2 or 4 there. Now that's a 1, 8 pair. 7, 9, 6, 1, 8. So these are from 2, 3, 4, and 5. They can't be next to each other. Surely this is going to do something. Those 2 are next to each other. So that must be 4, 3. And that's 2, 5. Yeah. Okay. 4, 3. So if my logic is right, and it feels a little bit convoluted here, but I think I'm on the track now. There's a 2, 5 pair in the box. So that's an 8. This can't be 8. Oh, people haven't been screaming. 2. Oh no, 5, 8, 3, 4, 8. That is total bobbins land.
There's been no screaming in chat.
Are you serious?
No.
Because something's gone badly wrong.
Some people are saying that they don't know the rules of the puzzles. They probably joined late. So I'll just tell them. Basically, white dots have to be consecutive. Black dots have to be in a ratio of 1 to 2, which means one of the cells is double the other. But in this puzzle...
No, something's gone wrong here.
Oh dear. Every white dot and every black dot that could possibly be given have been given.
So what I was thinking across the middle here was, these are obviously from 1, 2, 4, 8. Now let's get rid of the marking there. Now that can't be a 1 because it's in between 2 dots. So it's even here. So that is odd and is 1, 3, or 5. That means this can't be 8 on the dot. So this, I don't know. Now what did I do next? I said this cell can't be 7, 9, 6 or 5 or 3. So that is 1, 2, 4 or 8. But this cell, if I'm right in the first 3 columns, this is 2 or 4, and it's not got a black dot with this cell. So that's not 2 or 4. Ah, but I said this was 1 or 8, and I don't know how I came to that conclusion. That may have been the nonsense. Oh, rats. Am I back on track, or am I just scratching around with nonsense? Now, come on, this is 1, 2, or 4. If that was...
Row 5, column 7 can't be a 1.
That was a 1. What's that?
Row 5, column 7 can't be a 1.
That can't be a 1.
It'd be two twos in the box.
It would put 2 2s in the box. That's fair enough. So that's even as well. There must be a 4 on this pair then. These could be mismarked from earlier, so I'm just removing them just in case I botched them. 7, 9, 6. Oh, goodness. And this isn't the easy end of the puzzles. This is mad, isn't it? I'm sorry I'm so dumb here today. There's a 4 there as well. And the 4 there. This is
You
odd.
can't put...
1, 7.
Mark, you can't put...
That can't be a 4.
Yeah, there you go.
So that is a 4. That's 3 or 5. Right, now what? 7, 9, 6, 4, 2, 8. So
I play the guitar
we need
when I've got something to play.
4 somewhere here. That could still be a 4 if that was 2, 1. What about this then? It can't be 3, 6 or 7, 9 or 4. 1, 2, 5 or 8. What's the problem there?
Christoph.
1, 2, 3, 5 or 8. Here, this is really struggling now. 4, 2, 1. Wow, I hate to see myself be this bad. 2, 6, 8, 7. There's a 4 on there. 1, 3, 5 or 9. I'm not seeing it. 1, 4 and 9 in this box need to be in these cells. 4 can't be... Oh, 4. That's the only place 4 can be in this box. If the pencil marking is right. Okay. This can't be 2 now. So that's 1 or 9. This is even. That's a 2, 4, 8 triple. So that is a 1, 9 pair, and that's a 5. And this is a 3. Got a 1, 9 pair. This down here is 5, 6, and 7. So that's going to have to be 7 touching 8.
It was Maverick.
With a 5, 6 pair there. So let's hope there's no more mistakes in this, because that'll mess it up. 3 and 2 have to be separate with an 8 in between.
Okay, someone's asking what a negative constraint is, Marsh, and I'm going to tell you by looking at... Mark will explain it by reference to row 6, column 4.
A reference to row 6, column 4, to this cell.
Yeah.
Right. So because there's no black dot joining this cell to this cell, then the 2 digits in them cannot have a 1-to-2 ratio, or there would have to be a black dot between them when the negative constraint is operational. And therefore, because I know there's a 2 or a 4 in this cell, I know that this one can't be a 2 or a 4, or there would be a black dot. It also can't be a 3 because there'd be a white dot for the same sort of reason, but using a different color. I hope that helps. This
And
can't be
also
8 or
row
1.
7, column 4.
2, 4. Oh, you wanted to look at that? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for helping me with that. I thought you literally just wanted an explanation, not to mock me.
No, I wasn't mocking you. I just thought I would note something I saw. And
Listen,
it was a real
you
question.
Can't get back in my good books.
we were really asked the question. Mark, please. Simon is really trying.
359 up here. We've got 3, 5 can't be next to 6 without a dot. So 1 and 7 at the top. 2, 6, 8 here, but 2 can't be next to 3. And 8 can't be next to 9. 7 and 8 there. A little bit of Simonitis as I type the wrong digit. 1, 6, 5. And if this is right, I'll get a tick there. That's taken a long time.
Well done. That was vicious, wasn't it?
Well, there was just the middle bit there I struggled with. Sorry, everybody.
Yes, I've already solved that. That's why I'm not really meant to be helping.
Who is Mark and how is Simon? That's a very odd question.
Christy. No, sometimes. Now, I'm really worried now. So when I click OBS, is this going to break the puzzle again? Or is it going to...
Well, it's fine if it freezes me while you're solving.
Okay, I'm going to try...
Oh, thank you very much, Malcolm. Thank you for your passion. Drawn me into the Sudoku world completely. And featuring... Oh, this is Malrob, of course. Featuring with Elizabeth Regina on Friday was one of the proudest moments of my life. That's very good of you, Malrob. Thank you so much for creating the puzzle so fast.
Okay, can people see my screen now? Can you read the chat, Mark, at the same time?
Yeah, sure. And I'll just tell Susan I'm not secretly Canadian, but I do have a lot of empathy with them for all the apologies.
Oh, Lord, I'm going to be a nightmare on this. This is a night Sudoku by Ictus.
Been looking forward to this.
Oh, come on.
Joel, stream crashed. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's crashed again, has it?
No, that was just for Joel, I think.
Okay.
And Tristan says they can see your screen, so it's all good.
Okay. So for those of you who are not familiar with night Sudoku, what we've got to be careful about here is it's not possible for a digit to be a chess knight's move away from itself. So look at that 3. None of these digits or none of these cells I'm highlighting now could contain a 3. Obviously some of these couldn't be a 3 for normal Sudoku reasons, but several of them could have been 3s absent this knight's move constraint. So it's a really weird one, but let's see how we do this. Okay. Okay. Right. I'm going to start with the digit I saw was repeated, and look at the effect of that on box 2. So by Sudoku we can eliminate those. By knight's move, all of those. So I think that has to be a 1.
Thank you, Celery, for your prayers for Simon's scanning. We support that.
So this can't be a 1 now, so that's got to be a 1. So it does look like the 1s are the place to start here. Look, this is a 1 now. So again, my tip for knight's move Sudoku is to focus on the digits that... I'm going to say this now, and then everyone's going to rip the mickey out of me when I failed to do it later in the solve, but cells in the middle of edge of borders like this, they're really powerful because they rule out a big cross in the adjacent box. So
thank you very much, Eric, for getting the books and the packs, and I agree puzzles are harder on paper.
That's got to be a 1 by Sudoku, exactly the same thing. Now that's got to be a 1. This can't be a 1, it would be a knight's move away. So obviously this puzzle is, I think we're meant to start with 1s, which is very kind of Ictus. 2 can't go in any of those cells, so it's got to go in one of these.
All done on 1s.
2 is got to go in one of those. Now ordinarily I wouldn't do this, But see this 3 here, I've pencil marked 3 into one of 3 positions. In Knight's Move puzzles, well, actually not this specific configuration in box 3, but it's often important to keep track of 3 possible positions, sometimes even 4, that a digit can go into in a box. So something similar is going on down there with 2. Right, now I look like I'm stuck. What other digits have we got lots of? Nothing really. Oh, 4. Oh, yeah, okay, it's 4. Look at that. So those 4s pinch into box 8. And the Knight's Move helps us there, so that's got to be a 4. Which means there's a 4 in one of those. So immediately here, this 4 in one of those 3 positions removes 4 from this cell. Because if that was a 4, all 3 of those would become impossible. 4 is in one of 2 places in the middle box. Let's get rid of the cross here. See if I'm going to pencil mark 4s into box 4. You should definitely speak from time to time, Mark, because I'm keeping.
Yeah, sorry. Hopefully people will think I've frozen if I'm saying nothing.
I keep thinking I'm just talking to nobody. I'm
just studying the puzzle and enjoying it all over again. I don't remember a thing about it.
Yeah, that's something I think people may not appreciate about anybody who does a lot of puzzles. You train your brain to forget things instantly, especially if you do what Mark does, which is speed solving, because you don't. Oh, look, where does 6 go in this box? Can't go in those 2.
Thank you, Paul, for stare. We are amazing, I imagine, but not to us sometimes.
So now this is a 6 now. So maybe 6s are going to help me a little bit. 6 is in one of these 2 cells. So again, when you see this, look here. Neither of those can. Yeah, this is nice. Neither of these can be a 6 because it would remove the possibility of a 6 living in box 7. So
50 wants my favourite dirty crossword clue. I don't really want to do one of those, but Enigmatist once set one, I think, that was mad passionate lovers, 7 letters, and the answer was bonkers.
That's good. So I can put some 6s up here. I can get some 6s over here. Is that somehow useful? I don't know. And this is where these puzzles become terrifying, because it's quite easy to miss small implications. So my spider senses now are telling me there's something I can do with 6s here, which might not be true at all. But let me think about this. No, I've got nothing. Okay, so we're going to move on. Let's look at another digit then. 7. Are you laughing, Mark? Because you can see something I can do with the 6s.
I was stopping. There is a lovely move that I've remembered here. I don't want to tell you what it is. But if you think about where 8 goes in the middle column, it's quite amusing.
Oh, golly, that is vicious. Thank you. So what Mark's saying there is, because 8 can't go there, and Knight's moves rule it out of those 2 cells, it can actually only go here, which is very, very strange.
Single given 8 rules out all 5 of those cells on its own. It's lovely, I think.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, it is lovely. But it's the sort of thing, if you didn't spot, you shouldn't feel too bad about yourself, because, oh look, now 8 in this box has suddenly got a bit restricted. It's got to live up here. 8 can't go there because of the Knight's move, so 8's moved over to these 2 cells, which might be important, but I can't see how immediately. Okay.
Yeah, it's a tough puzzle. There's an interesting discussion going on about even constructors forgetting the logic that they've just set in a puzzle.
So 3's in one of these, so 3 is not. Oh, the thing is, we know so little.
And Tirganus has got accidentally banned.
What did he do? How do you get
I don't think
accidentally
he did
banned?
anything. I think it was the wrong person.
Is that a moderator error?
It was the moderator error, I
Oh, that's
believe.
very oh, look, look at this. I mean, again, I should take my own advice. Where does 5 go in that box?
Oh, Teganis made a joke that looked like a spoiler.
It's
That was
apparently
the
got to
problem.
go there. So 5s might be the place we need to have a look next. 5's got to be in one of these two.
Yeah, that's a good spot. Well done.
Oh dear. Come on, you silly man. Oh, so 8 now has to be in one of those two, look. Which knocks... Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, so look. Once you get this 5, the 8 goes into one of those two, and that knocks 8 out of this cell, which plonks 8 in the corner, for which it doesn't deserve a song. And that means 8 is in one of those two cells. Oh, that's beautiful. I've seen what that does. So look at this 8. That 8's removing this cell from being an 8, and that means that we know that 8 in box 7 is in one of a whole plethora of cells, but crucially it's not in row 7. So where is 8 in row 7? It has to be there, I believe, and that's going to be powerful because now this 8 sees that 8, so that can't be 8 anymore, which makes that an 8.
Thank you, JS Edvent. That is very generous of you. Really, thank you so much.
This 8 comes out of here, so that's got to be 8 now. The 8s are profitable, aren't they? Because now that's got to be an 8, which means that that is not an 8. 8 is in one of those two. Oh no, this is better. Look, this is not an 8. So that's got to be an 8, which means that's got to be an 8. I might have done all my 8s, I think. How many 8? Oh, you can't double click them in this. 1, 2... Yes, all the 8s are now done. And I noticed, yeah, I took the position of a 4 here. So the 4 in this row, or in this box, is now in row 4. So that's not able to be a 4 anymore. Which seems to suggest this is the only position for 4 in box 5, which is true, because 4 is ruled out of the middle. So look, yeah, and this is why you should pencil mark as well, actually, because look what's going to happen here. When I put the 4...
Ratner, I agree with you. JS's donation was amazing. Thank you so much.
Oh, you've got to tell me now, what happened?
Well, JS donated $100.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much.
David, who's donated 50 himself, is complimenting JS.
Now this square's got to be a 3. It seems to be the only place 3 can now live, in the middle box. And I've noticed this has to be a 6. Let me just try and use... Actually, let me put the 6 in. And now let's try and really study this and see what we can do. Yeah, so 6 has to be here now, in box 2. So that's not a 6. That's not a 6, obviously. So let's tidy up our pen. This 3 is knocking a 3 out of here. So this has got to be a 3. That's no longer able to be a 3. So this seems to have to be a 3, which plonks 7 over here. 3, 3. That's a 3 by Sudoku. That gives us a 4, which seems to suggest this is a 4. This is going a bit too well to be...
I'm very impressed by the flow of your soul.
Confidence-inducing, I have to say.
Oh, thank you, Kestrel Q. Any chance for a quick explanation on how to correctly use corner and central pencil marks?
Yes.
I guess there's no correct, but what we do... Simon, do you want to explain?
No, you do it. You do it.
Okay, well, we tend to use central pencil marks to limit the number of candidates possible in a cell, and then corner marks to show wherever a particular digit can go, normally within a box. We would use the corner marks to show those positions. And we have got used over time to understanding what our notation means. I had to change originally. I used to do it the other way round, but because Simon wanted to use it his way, I had to swap round, which was quite difficult at one point.
Sorry,
Thank you, Jude. Congrats on 500k. Long-time viewer. Wanted to thank you for entertaining me and so many others with your Sudoku skills. Well, I don't know. I feel like I'm a bit of a charlatan tonight. But Simon's showing us some good skills here, at least, so that's good.
famous last words. There's a 7 in one of those now. Whoops.
Yes, good point from Weacock that if you want to read up about our marking, corner pencil marks are sometimes called Snyder notation. Very true. After Thomas Snyder, a friend of both of ours.
Yes, a seriously gifted fellow indeed. Right, now I've got stuck. Let me look.
Eric Peterson says he really understands why his kids like watching video game Twitch streams now. They're so non-comparable with that.
Okay. So this is where this gets, well, it's not necessarily the only place this gets tricky, but it's certainly... Ah, see, look at this. There's a weirdity here.
Thank you, Epsilon. That's really kind of you.
That can't be a 2. So I've got to put a 2 in one of those. Which means 2 is in one of 3 places in box 1. Which... Oh, see, I wondered for a moment about 2 in column 4. Because it can't go in several places, but I think it's not quite good enough. 2, 5, 7, 9. Or perhaps this row, 2, 3, 7 and 9. Oh yeah, maybe that is worth pencil marking. I might be reduced now to pencil marking liberally.
Well, don't worry, laughing stare. I'm not going to tell Simon you had pie instead of cake for your birthday. He will never find out.
Okay. Right. What's going on now? Now I'm stuck. 2, 5, 7, 9. I feel like I'm saying 2, 5, 7, 9 a lot.
Well, maybe have a think about 3 in box 8 if you want to keep going.
Oh, thank you.
Or in column 5.
Yeah, okay. That's a nice, easy thing I should have seen. Thank you. 3, 3. So now I get a 3 down here, which is a possibility of 3 in the corner.
Everybody's hoping for the song.
Okay, so 2, 5, 9 down there. Can we do any better than that? Yeah, a little bit here. Is that seeing anything? Don't know. Is that seeing anything? Don't know. Is that seeing anything? Don't know. Okay, let's carry on with pencil marking aplenty then. 2, 5 and 9. Whoops, 2, 5 and 9 there. Okay, not seeing anything I can do. 2, 5, 7, 9. 5 is in one of these, that's fine. Right. I wonder, this is probably, well, it's almost certainly Sudoku I'm missing. What about the top row? 2, 5 and 9 again. Can we do anything with that?
Josh, I'm delighted our videos helped you get through the pandemic. And indeed, here's to 1 million subscribers one day. And then we'll get to see Simon dance Gangnam Style.
And the Macarena. I did promise
and
both.
And the Macarena first, obviously.
I really hope one day I get called on that promise. 2, 5, 7 and 9. Okay. Wow, I've got very stuck all of a sudden. So, what could it be? The thing is, it could be many things.
Yes, and if it's any help, I don't know what it is at the moment.
2, 5, 7 and 9 here. This square. 2, 5, 7 and 9 again. I'm just not seeing any. The 2s, 5s, 7s and 9s. I think this 2 must do some magic somehow. Because I don't see how we really... I suppose there are a couple of 5s in the grid. There's only one 7. 7 has to be in one of these two. This cell... Oh, okay, that's quite tricky. Look at this cell. I can colour, can't I? This cell here, where does it go in this box? Now the answer is I don't know, but I know it's in one of those two cells, and therefore it's in that cell, which is quite strange.
Thank you, Sarah Nash. We're not really being mean to ourselves. Nobody has a higher regard for ourselves than us. But thank you.
Okay, so purple is in one of those two cells, which it would be lovely to say. No, okay, can we do... So if... okay. Whoa, is that purple? Good grief, yeah, look at that. I think that's purple. I don't know if this is what you're meant to do. You'll know this because you solved it, but this is... Look at this. So if this is right, now that has got to be purple, I think.
Excellent.
And now that... Oh, that's lovely. Good grief. So that's purple. And it's a 9, therefore, because it can't be a 5, I think. I don't know if I've done something wrong there. Chat will no doubt light up with...
Why are you saying it can't be a 5?
Which one?
The purple. Oh, because it's hit row...
It's
row
hit this one.
3.
It's hit this one. It doesn't seem to let me change them all at the same time, so I think I have to do them bit by bit. 9, 9,
That's
9,
a very good spot,
9,
and I don't remember that
9,
pattern at all, but I'm sure you're right.
2, 7. That cell now is a 2, look, by the power of pencil marks and knight's moves.
Simon colouring, what a surprise, says Pierre Smith.
Okay, that seems to have to be the purple cell in that box, so that's a 5.
And he's keeping going with the purple. I love it.
I can keep going if you want.
Yeah. Purple it all up.
Let's purplify everything. Oh, that's now purple. Suddenly worried I didn't have a place for purple in that box. That's most certainly not purple or 5. Oh, it can still be 2 or 7. There are 4 9s looking at that box, so even I can do that.
Oh, there's 8 9s in the grid already, so...
We might have to colour the 2s and 7s now. That's not impossible. That's... Oh, look, there's all sorts of 9-age we can remove from everywhere. So now those cells have got to be a 3-7 pair.
Lots of people seem to have found your version of Sweet Child of Mine during this stream, and Florian Burgie's listening to it now and would love to see you restringing an electric guitar.
I'm not sure how I feel about this. That can't be.
Jonas, yeah, Simon plays chess, actually. He's very keen on Agad Mator.
I don't.
And Magnus Carlsen.
No, let's be very clear. I know the rules of chess, and I do love watching chess, but I'm certainly not proficient at chess at all. Oh, that seems to mean that has to be a 5. Yeah, that 5 is powerful now. So I've got to put a 5 in one of these, and unfortunately I think it can live anywhere. That's now a 7, of course. Sorry, I should have seen that. Now that 7's massive in box 7, ironically, and it stops us getting 3 in the corner. Naughty 7. Because I think that's got to be a 7 now, which means that's the 3, which means that's a 2, that's a 6, and that's a 5, I think, which means that's a 2 and that's a 7. So we're not going to get to colour in our 2s and 7s as well.
Thank goodness you didn't have to colour them.
That seems to have to be 7 now. That's 2, that's 5, that's 7, that's 5, that's 2, that's 7, that's 3. So that's 3. This is a 5-6 pair. That 6 looks useful. 6, 5, 5, 2, 6. Yay. That was a very clever puzzle indeed. I was very much helped by Mark's, what was it, the 8 in column 5 or something?
It was just one digit.
Well, it was a useful digit, that.
But it's such a pretty thing
It
somehow
really
that
is,
I
yeah.
couldn't forbear to point it out.
Oh, now you get to do this. This puzzle is
Oh
very...
no, this is not what I've been looking forward
This
to.
is a
Good
very,
Lord.
very brilliant puzzle.
That's just made it even worse.
Okay, hang on, hang on,
Right.
hang on, hang on. I have to try and make the stream work now. So I have to do this and then
Well, tell me when you're ready because I can't
this.
see your screen.
I think it's working. Let me just get the stream up, the comments up.
This stream may run out before I finish this classic Sudoku. Somebody earlier commented, when you get to classic, will you just race through it? The answer is no, because this is by Shy and it's not easy.
they're
I
all
believe.
saying now you can do some speed solving.
Oh, I love it. I love the hilarity.
I love the thought that this puzzle is solvable, you know,
Okay.
speedily.
Are you set up?
I think so. Can everyone see Mark moving?
Working. Yeah, they're saying it's
They're
working.
saying it's working. Great.
Okay, so I am going to get cracking now and we'll see how we go. And it won't be well. So there's a 1 in one of those 2 cells. There is not very much else going on in terms of common numbers across rows and columns. Is there nothing else? Oh, that's mad. I bet there's not even going to be any handy naked singles.
Peter Venus says just bifurcate.
That's 1 or 3. Oh, well, Peter, you have no idea how tempted I am just to do that. One of those.
Any favourite books? Christy asks. Yes, my favourite book is Cloud Atlas.
God, you're so strange with that.
Okay, I take a lot of grief for that, but there's... I'm glad Simon didn't have to do this because you would have had to use Sudoku to solve it, says Weacock. You meanie.
Well, no, but ironically, I have a feeling that you probably don't. You probably need some unbelievable deep insight that isn't much to do with Sudoku.
This one,
which I'm unlikely to have.
Yeah, Jason Fire, I am used to Shy's puzzles, so I have a massive advantage over Mark on this sort of puzzle.
Well, I could get as used to them as you like, and I would still never. Oh, look, 7. Should have spotted that. 7 is limited there. I mean, I haven't got any digits, but even to narrow things down is quite exciting.
I thought the movie was surprisingly good.
Shy does things with patterns and numbers.
So just to say, Mark, Ariana says this is the one I couldn't crack of the whole 23. I think
thanks.
She means.
Yeah, great.
No, but
great news.
Yeah, that's.
Well, okay, it's an excuse for why it's a struggle.
Other people are saying I'm still stuck after a few hours of looking at this. Yes, the movie did make more sense if you read the book. The movie was on a hiding to nothing. It's because it's impossible to film that book, but they did the best I think they could have done.
I mean, you look at this sort of puzzle and you see patterns. I just don't see anything.
A bit, yeah. Everybody said this should be much later in the pack, says Christoph Seeliger.
8 is in one of those. That's probably not helpful either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7.
Philip Newman says, I spotted the trick to this, to the surprise of no one. Yes, Philip, this classic Philip and classic Sudoku are definitely in the same Venn diagram set. There's a lot of support for you here, Mark. A lot of the chat wishing you well. Bremster says this puzzle took him longer than the next 3 combined.
Oh, look, here's something. 1 and 2, if they went here in column 1, which is apparently possible, that 2-1 allows a conformation of 1-2 here, then Then you get 2 here and 1 here. And that doesn't work. That is beautiful because you get 8, 9 here. Right. Can I bifurcate to show what I've seen? Is that all right?
Oh, yeah.
So in column 1, this is quite exciting, actually. In column 1, if you were to put 1 and 2 here, and the reason I'm looking at that is because if you don't, one of them goes down here. But if you do, then they look like this. You get 2 there and 1 there. Because you've got this sort of X-wing across here, the only place in row 4 for 2 and 1 is here and here. But, well, now this is becoming a problem for 8 and 9, which can't be up here. So they would have to be here, forming the same shape X-wing and putting both 8 and 9 in that cell, which is impossible. So that is not right. And, oh, I don't know how to do going backwards in this. Sorry. So therefore, let's get rid of that and that. Therefore, you do not have 1 and 2 in those 2 cells. You're going to have one of them in those cells, but the other one is down here. Now, is that any use? Is that any use? It feels like a phenomenal thing to find.
Yeah,
so
it is, but don't leave that 8 in there. That 8 looks blue
to me.
Thank
you. Sorry, I did try and remove that. That's a good point. Right, and this column looks the same, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Yes, it does. If you were to put 8 and 9 in there, is it the same deal? You've got 8 and 9 there, so you'd get 8 and 9 here. 1 and 2 would be there, and they'd both have to go in that. It's exactly the same on the other side, because this is shy and everything is beautiful. So that can't be 9 and 8. Oh, why have I got an 8 pencil mark? Because I used to have an 8 pencil mark there. That's why. Right. So we can't have 9 and 8 there, and we have one of them here. And what the heck does that mean then? 8, 9, 3, 4, 7. So these are from 1, 2, 5, 6 only. 8 there and 8 there would put 8 here. 9 there and 9 there would put 9 here. So there's either 9 there or 8 there. And with the 1, 2 thing, there's either 2 there or 1 in one of those 2. That's less clear cut to me. So maybe I should focus on 8, 9. Oh, what? Oh, 9 is now in one of these 2 cells. 7, 8, 9. Oh, I mean, you see, this is the trouble, is that feels like it's incredible, but oh no, hang on. 1 and 2 are in those cells. 1, 2, 7, 6, 3. 8 and 9 have to be up here now. No, they do. Yes, that's it. In column 1, 8 and 9 both have to be up here. So 9 is there because I have it in those 2 cells. So 8 is there. That's it. Let's remove.
Oh, what did you do there? Don't do that.
Sorry, hit the wrong button. That's what I wanted to hit. Right. Now that must mean 1 and 2 in this column I can do. Yes, I can do 1. Anyway. Can I do 2? No, that's very annoying. But 8 and 9, that becomes an 8. So this becomes a 2. This is exciting now. 9 there. This is a 3, 5, 6 triple. That is a 4, 7 pair. Why am I writing 5, 7 then? This doesn't have a 1 in it.
The thing I think is so admirable about this puzzle is that
that's 4.
I'm not going to spoil it too much for you now, but it does get surprisingly straightforward from here.
Oh, that's become a 2. That's not a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. So there's either 9 or 8 here, and either 5 or 6. I've probably used that as much as I can at this point.
I always say that it's bifurcation. Eclectic Whosie, I agree with that, and Mark would agree with that. It's bifurcation if you can't see it in your head.
Yeah, that is my definition. So we get a 2 in the corner there now. We're not going to get a 3 in the corner here. 1 is there. That's 4 or 5. 1 is there.
Yeah, you've drawn a heart. That cannot be. That cannot be.
The heart.
My
goodness.
I mean, Shy is the sort of genius. You know, she could have done that deliberately.
She could. That is brilliant. Anyway, 4 or 6. So feel like I'm on the track here now.
We'll go to about midnight probably, Robert. Sir, sorry.
Well,
and if you're in a different time zone, that is in 15 minutes.
I was petrified that I wouldn't get through this puzzle, but I'm feeling quite buzzy now. 8 is in one of those two. So 8 is there.
Wow.
8, 9, 2, 7. That's 5 or 6. What's the wow?
Shai's in chat, and she says that she did put that heart in. I mean,
oh my goodness!
So that is so clever. So it's almost worth highlighting it, because you can now see it.
I did try and do that.
Yeah, but like the givens and the first digits you get give you, so that 1, 2 and that 8, 9 complete the heart. That is quite exceptional.
That is amazing, isn't it? Very impressive as always, Shai. 1. Sorry, I was probably going to go slow now, but 8 is there, isn't it? Why do I think that? For the row, yes. So 8 in the column is here. It's not notes.
Have we got day jobs?
9
yes, doing Cracking the Cryptic
here.
is our day job. And if I cloned myself twice, I could still work 18-hour days, all three of me, and not get through the amount of work I'm meant to do.
6, 3, 2, 8, 7, 2, 1, 8, 9. No, I keep looking at box 4 and hoping it's going to give up, and it won't do it.
Where to find classical Sudokus like this? Look at the Discord server and look for Shai and Jovial's puzzles and Philip Newman's puzzles.
That's the last one in the grid. That was easy. 9 in one of those 2 cells. Oh, not in that cell. Sorry, that's very slow. 9 there. 5, 9, 8, 2. This ought to be going quicker than it is now. Right, let's get rid of that. Put a 6 in one of those. So that's not a 6, obviously. 6, 3, 2, 8, 9, 1,
yeah,
7.
Rockrat Zero's in chat, and that was a lovely puzzle from you and Agent today. Really liked it.
Why am I not finished with 9s? I feel like I ought to be.
And Emily, you're quite right. There is also a Cracking the Cryptic classic Sudoku app, which has got some amazing Sudokus in it.
Yes, that's very true. 7, 8, 5, 2, 9. So that can't be a 1. 1 in the central column is in one of those. That's not helpful. 2, 9, 8. 7 is in one of those. 6, 3, 2, 8, 9. Oh, how am I missing something still now? Honestly, 8, 3, 2, 9.
It's just wonderful seeing where the range of places people are from in the chat. It's just astonishing where this channel gets to.
7.
The Dizzy Explorer, you just need to download the free Cracking the Cryptic app from your app provider, and these puzzles are there.
Am I going to have to colour now?
No, there's no colouring in this one. It's just...
You sure?
I'm certain, yeah.
Well, you probably spotted some Y-wing.
No. It was just the beginning on this, and it then... Hang on, let me just take a quick look, see if I can see anything instantly obvious. I mean, I remember being absolutely bowled over.
Oh, there's a 5 X-wing there.
Yes, there is, but you don't need it, I don't think. 3, 4, 6, 7...
I'm going to pencil mark those anyway. They can't have a 5. Marking that one. you sure?
Well, I'm
Feels
not
like I might
certain
need it.
because I mean, it's probably a month and a half since I looked at it, but I remember just so I'm not
You remember
certain.
cruising through at this point?
I do remember once I got the 1.2 and the 8.9 thing, it sort of fell. But that, I mean, again, I could have made an error. I don't think I did, but I could have done.
Oh,
3, 5, 6, 7.
Another 4. There must be a 4 there and another one there.
Venezuela, Ontario, Canada. I saw Morocco earlier. Split, Croatia, Chicago.
One of those is a 5 as well. Sure, there's no Vital 5 double X-wing.
Celery, thank you. Logic Masters Germany, Celery says, has surprised me at how many amazing puzzles you can find there. Yeah, that's certainly true.
That's not a 5. So 5 in this row is in one of those two. I don't know, I'm getting hooked on 5s now, and it's not getting me anywhere.
Edinburgh, Israel, Sweden, Bologna, Bogota, Denmark. Oh, it's going really fast now. Vancouver Island, Denmark, Savannah.
I'm stuck again.
Oh, sorry, Mark. I should actually look at the Solihull. Does that count? It does a bit. Oh, Ollie Martin. It's probably not far from me. Right. Okay. Come on. Let's have a look.
Four is there or there?
Oh, Whamfire. Good morning from South Australia. Thank you for the donation. Esteban. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you very much. I asked at 400k if you were ready for 500k. Here we are. Next stop, 600k. Congrats. Peter's maligning me for not looking at the puzzle. Oh, sorry, Mark. Let's have a look.
4, 9 is 4. It's 4. That would be 4. That would be 4. That could all be 4. Bother.
No, it definitely didn't need to be.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well, what I have found here is that if that is a 4, that's a 4, and if that's not a 4, oh, one of those is 4, and then that's not that useful. Ah, but if that's not a 4, that's a 7, and then that has to be a 7. So this is either 4 or 7. 2918. So 5 has to be here. I think that's true. I don't think this can be 5, or you can't fill.
Yeah, where's 5 in box 6?
4 and 7 there. Well, because I've marked that, now
sorry.
5 has to be here.
Okay.
And that is going to do it, I think, weirdly. I think we're going to get there. But I don't even know what that form of logic was. So I feel a bit weird at that point. That's a 6-7 pair. Now, hopefully, that does get us home. This can't be a 6, and that can't be a 6. There are 3,
we're not
4
matching on purpose.
4, 6, and 7. So 6 is in one of those cells. So this is a 6. 6, 2, 1, 8. That is 3, 5, or 7. Oh, it would be very annoying if that's still not enough. 1, 2, 8, 3, 6.
Someone hoping Codex new anti-diagonal arrow puzzle ends up on the channel.
That's 3 or 7. One of those is a 3. Goodness, I'm still not done. 1, 8, 5, 2, 9. So that has to be the same as that. So they're both 7s. Yes. I believe myself.
saying there was a Y-wing, Mark, so I'm sorry.
Oh, classic, classic. Anyway, that's probably what I sort of found in a way, although I didn't realize that was what it was. Right. 6, 8, 7. That can't be a 7. That can't be a 7. That's a 3, 5 pair. 4 there. 3, 7, 4,
South
5.
Africa.
Then a 7, 9 pair. Then a 1, 4 pair that are done. Then we need a 4 here. That's a 6.
Have a look at our back catalogue, Todd Sell. We've got some good videos on Kukuru, honestly.
4. That's a 5, 7 pair. We've got a 1, 3 pair up the middle. That's a 6.
People are asking whether we're going to the World Sudoku Championship. Mark is planning to, I think. I am
Correct.
not planning to.
I've even got a flight booked now. I reckon that we are going to finish not only this puzzle, but probably also this stream at this point. Oh, sorry. Why does it go back? If I play again, am I back in the puzzle?
I don't know.
No.
Oh, it goes right back to the beginning.
You saw me do it. That's all I'm going to do.
No, I will say that you did do that. I will have to agree.
That's a brilliant puzzle, though, isn't it?
Isn't it
breaking,
amazing?
and then some sort of Y-wing to finish with.
Stunning. Absolutely stunning.
No, I love that you told me there was nothing hard after that. That's just criminal.
Y-wings, they're bent triples.
Thank you to everybody for watching tonight. I'm sorry we only got through 5 puzzles, but that I don't think they get easier in this pack. That's my belief.
But we are going to try and do another of these. Well, it's probably going to be a few streams to go through all these puzzles.
Yeah.
Just so that there's a resource then on the channel for people who get stuck, in the with the app puzzles. So don't forget the puzzles need a certain number of stars.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. But we have now unlocked. Well, yeah, we've only unlocked 6 to 9 at this point, or on my one. Or maybe I need to fill in the solutions to the ones Simon's shown us to unlock more stars on my version.
Smooth Criminal on my guitar. That's tricky. Now, you'll be asking me to do the dance for Smooth Criminal next. So yeah, anyone who wants to see Gangnam Style and is not subscribed, you know what to do.
Right.
Thank you so much to everybody who's watched. Thanks to those who donated. We really appreciate it. Some amazing generosity as always. It's just
very, very much.
Stellar.
Thank you for joining us. It's been brilliant.
And yeah, we're sorry about the technical issues at the start.
And in between.
And in between, but yeah. We'll be back soon. Take care.
Bye, everybody.